Hello. I didn't see you there. How the heck are you? Kara, Griff, excellent. As always, as expected. What's going on? Me, I'm fine. There we go. How's everything sound? Got audio, we got me, we got you, we got game. Sounds good. Then let's go. Let's go. I think it's time. No more messing around. I hope everyone's well. It is very Dragon Quest music. It's got that playfulness to it. So yeah, it's of the time perhaps. What up, jabroni? Hell yeah. It's so good to see everybody. I'm happy you're all here. I'm as pleased as something. Maybe punched. Maybe punch. I actually don't know how pleased Punch is on a regular day. It's the wet, empathetic boy myself. I'm here. I am soaked to the bone. And I'm so sensitive to it. It's good to see everybody. It is indeed a Thursday. And I am here because I can be. Mustache, yeah. I decided to shave. This is a gift to my wife. She wanted to see what it was like if I didn't have all my hair, but only a little bit. So here you go. I would look straight down the barrel at you. Yeah, I mean, actually, last stream, I said that I've never been happy when a man entered a pornographic scene. And I thought, you know what? I'm the wet, empathetic boy. Why am I being so judgmental about that? So I decided to truly tap into my empathy and say, let me feel what these guys feel. Like, what is it like when how could I be a pornographic man? And I was like, well, duh. Mustache. This is how I do it. So, in order to maintain my status, as it were, as a wet, empathetic boy, I had to shave off everything except for the mustache. So I could understand what it's like to hate, or to be what I hate, if that makes sense. Ladies and that is one possible explanation for why I shaved. The other possible explanation is I thought it would be funny, and my wife wanted to see what it looked like, because I've never really shaved this much. The third possible explanation is that we just started watching Friends together. She loves it. I've never really watched it. You know what? Tom Selleck showed up. Maybe I got a little inspired. Maybe that's what happened. Maybe it's all those things. Maybe it's none of those things. Either way, let's play some Shining Force. I never watched it growing up. And the only times I've ever seen it would be when Brittany's doing something by herself. Like, if I'm taking care of the kids and she just needs to have something on while she does chores, she'll put on Friends because it's like her comfort show. So I see a little bit every now and then. So some of the episodes that we've seen, I'll be like, oh, I remember this character, I remember this plot line, but I don't know all the jokes and I don't know exactly what's happening. And then the other reason I know Friends is we always play the holiday episodes. So for Thanksgiving, while we're getting our Thanksgiving stuff prepared, we play all the Thanksgiving episodes. When we're doing Christmas stuff, we play the Christmas episodes, stuff like that. So that's kind of how I know Friends. It's the occasional bit and then big holiday ones. And I guess the episodes around the holidays too. Waldo's up there in that castle on the hill. If you got into my team without my permission, I'm gonna beat your ass, you weird centaur man. Yes, I do know Holiday Armadillo. I have seen that. Friends has some problems, but man, what a great show. I think I can look past most of them as being like of the time, and it did do some really progressive stuff. Like, there's a lesbian couple that's like, directly aside from the main cast. Like, they show up a lot. It's a really big deal, and most of the characters aside from Ross are really cool with it and like don't really say anything. So like in that way, that's really good, and I really do like appreciate and respect that. Let me scroll up. I hate that you can pull it off. Thank you, Jabroni. I actually I had it a little longer on the sides last night, and I tried to trim it a little bit, and I went up a little higher than I liked. So it was actually down a little more, and I liked it more. But I just don't have a lot of like experience doing like fine trimming. So we'll get there. We'll see how long this stays. Maybe this is the new me. We'll see.
The Shining Force do what it takes but delay them. Once we have completed the summoning, we will be invincible.
A lot of people shit on Ross because he's gay phobic, but forget that he's the one who first discovered, who was divorced because his wife embraced that she was gay. I think it's super easy to just paint him in a bad light because he's speaking against it, ignoring how much it upended his life. Yeah, and to be fair, I don't know like how he changes as the story progresses. So I don't know if he becomes better at it. Most of the stuff I know about Ross is that he's like angry and maybe not gay phobic, but definitely like he was like weird with like when Ben was trying to like play with dolls or something like that. He got really weird about that. But yeah, like I don't know exactly where it's gonna go, but I think considering the time, they do a decent job. There's just some 90s. Yeah, exactly. All right, remember when I said I was gonna murder somebody? Some acehole decided to kick my bird friend out for some random horse bro, and I'm not about that. There we go. You can all you people can go have a nice conversation about what the bench is like. Despite that, there's some amazing jokes. Yeah, and there's some 90. Yeah, I think I'm willing to give them leeway, all things considered. Like Ross dates I think I saw that Ross dates a black girl. Like that's a pretty big deal for like early 90s. Like that seems pretty important. Maybe not. I don't know if important's the right word, but like it's big enough that like when William Shatner did it with I can only think of her character name, Lieutenant Uhura. Is it Lieutenant Uhura? I never watched a lot of Star Trek, but like when they had an interracial kiss scene, that was a big deal. So I do appreciate them like putting that in there. It's good stuff. There's a scene where he pitches his fit over his son choosing to play with the doll. Well, dolls can be cool, but they can also be not cool. Depends on the doll, you know? Depends on the doll. I've seen some pretty cool looking stuff where they got lots of gadgets and like extra bits. And then I've seen stuff where it's extremely lazy and it makes me sad. And just seems like a cash grab. So I think it goes both ways. Almost like Ross's wife. Ex-wife. This is a pretty big map, but at least it's not like covered in forests and mountains. I can appreciate that. And also remember that most of the writing of that show is done by people who are probably in their Yeah. That's true. I like the curtains coming down. It's context, and context is always important, you know. It illuminates. Ooh, man, there's a lot going. There's a lot of magic here. All that to say, I am like enjoying watching the show. I haven't been able to watch it, like pay attention as much as I want to, because we usually watch it like around dinner time, and the little one is in a state, and usually around dinner time is when she's quite upset. So that does like kind of get in my way of being able to like actually absorb the content in a meaningful way. But what I see is really fun, and hopefully she will like grow out of this like particular brand of crazy that she's in right now, and like she'll be able to be a little bit better on her own, or she'll allow other people to help her a little bit more, and then, you know, maybe I can appreciate it. I can really get down there and chew on that friend's bone, really get into the deep parts of it. Let's put you right there. Oh, you're going after Claude, huh? You're a bastard. That is my special Birdman friend. I will not see him hurt. That's actually not that bad. It's nice when I'm the one taking like 6 damage out of my like 43 health, and some other jerk is like having to peck away at me instead of me pecking away at them. Pew! Nice. Good job, Shade. Sig, how we doing here? How we doing? Everybody seems fine. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, what if we do like a boost? Do we have a boost on him? No, Cray has boost. Okay, never mind. Because Cray go Cray. Of course. That is what we all know. See if we can get Apis. He might kill. If he does, that's great. If not, no big deal. I would like to level out the XP here, because there's a lot of enemies. So this seems like a good map for getting some people caught up. Heck, Wendy's gave me sweet and sour instead of ranch. Oh my god. Those are not like interchangeable. That is not a trade that I would be okay with. That's kind of fucked. I haven't really tried out Shriek yet, so let's see how he does. 13. Okay, he's doing about the same amount of damage as Claude, so that's good. That's really good. Their honey mustard and barbecue are good. What did I have the last time I was there? I think I had like, it was some kind of like hot sauce ranch mix, I think. I don't remember, but it was really good. I love missing hot sauce and ranch. That's like one of my favorite combos. There's Sawsome sauce? I get the joke. What is it like? What was it? What did it taste like? Stocks level 6, HP 1, attack 2. Finally, an attack up. Jeez. There you go, Mayfair. Jeez. People have been acting twice before you. Was it nugget sauce they had for a while? What was like the vibe that they were going for? Oh, yeah, we wish. You wish you could get me, you golem bastard. Wendy's is only good for Frosty's Coke Remix and pretzel buns. Ooh, Nevik, hey, how's it going? I do like the pretzel buns. I think they have good chicken nuggets. I will stand by that. I think their nuggies are good. And I think their chicken patties are pretty good. Oh, the Baconator's not bad. The Baconator's them, right? It was a tangy barbecue mustard. Ooh, I can see that being good. I can see that being very good. Ooh, we got a lot of people all around here. Wendy's is legit from us everything. I don't have a lot of Wendy's experience. But I've always liked whatever I've had. I like this. Let's do that. Wendy's breakfast. I've never had Wendy's for breakfast. They use filler for their chicken sandwich. Well, it's delicious. The nugs are good. Hey, Levithor, what's going on? We're talking about Wendy's food. Please put your hot takes. Fresh, never frozen takes. Gotta munch on those takes. Look at this guy. Look at that. 21 damage to a golem. I don't care. I don't know what Pokemon taught you guys. Don't know what Pokemon taught you. But birds, flying type, can beat rock in Shining Force. This is confirmed. Oh yeah, I forgot Wendy is a mage in this game. We were talking about the restaurant, the fast food chain. Redheads. Whew. My wife has currently, the last thing she did was a red. And, I've said a lot about my wife. And I will continue to say things about my wife. I find my wife very attractive. What about fake redheads? I'm fine with that. I kind of like the neon hair look, personally. Like the bright colors. Like I'm like a bird. I'm attracted to shiny things. Then again, most female birds are kind of dull. But then again, I like goth girls. So I think it all balances out, Yeah. Okay. So another agreement on the breakfast sandwich. Wife is currently a purple head. Would be that's cool. My wife's never done green, but she's done like a purplish before, and I think the next color she's going to. Oh gosh, what it was called like Violet Noir or something like that is the one she's going to try to do this weekend. Big excited about that. Greenhead sounds like a slur. Yeah, and you know what? It probably will be. Legitimately, in the future, probably will be a slur. Brighthead. Yeah, you're part of the Brighthead gang. You have purple head. You may want to consult your doctor. My doctor actually recommended me the purple head. You haven't decided your next color. You got to go wild. Do you like a misty orange? Pokemon character misty orange. That could be kind of cool. Or maybe like white. Go white. That could be pretty crazy. Yeah, yep. Why choose? Lavithor brings up a great point. Why choose it all? You could have all. You haven't done orange? That's cool. See? We're over here. We're helping each other out. You don't have... Ooh. What if you did, like, a dark... What if you go rogue? Not, like, off the deep end, but rogue, like, the character. Where you have, like, dark, and then you have, like, a white streak. That could be kind of cool. Here's a different Wendy. Still good, just not the one we've been talking about. Let's bring Apis up there. Rainbow is hard to keep. That does seem like it'd be a bit of a bitch to maintain. Cray, please punch this dog to death. How does CD treating you? I'm really enjoying it, honestly. My takes are, it's got some of the best maps, I think. Map gimmicks have been really good, like nullifying magic or splitting the party, stuff like that I really, really enjoy. The last map I did not like. It was just way too big and way too many terrain problems, and not a fun one with like ambushes and stuff. Not great. This one's fine. I like this map so far. And then, unfortunately, like, the problem with healers maintains from like Shining Force 1, where they don't get enough MP per level up. They're not very strong, except for our monks. Our monks are decent. And healing just doesn't give enough XP. So like Mayfair is struggling. White Streak would be lit. I don't know how long that would last. It doesn't matter how long it lasts. You just got to be cool. It's just about how cool you can be for how long. It's a sprint, not an endurance. It has some cool maps. Are in book 1. I am still on book 1. Yes. I didn't get to play as much because there was Thanksgiving break and then I got COVID, which puts a damper on the plans. Yeah, I think the problem is like when I want my healer to level up, I don't care if they get strength or attack. I do care that they get a little bit of HP and a little bit of defense just so they don't die immediately. But what I do want them to do is actually get MP. Because if they only get 1 MP a round, it takes them 3 levels to be able to cast heal again, and that's not cool. Like, sometimes they only get to cast heal like heal 1, like what, 4 or 5 times? That's ridiculous to have a healer that can only heal that much, and it's not a full heal. It's like 15. Like, that's not enough to keep up with some enemies. So yeah, that's my problem with healers, and that's kind of just a Shining Force problem. And I think an early game, like early Fire Emblem problem, I don't remember. I haven't played the Game Boy Advance ones in a while. But that definitely got fixed in like the Awakening era, I think. Not everyone is a Karna. Yeah. It's true. We have 3 healers on the team, and a couple of them can do multiple jobs. So I'm not like super beat up about it, but it is something that I notice, and like it could be better. Yo, dog, we heard you like shit game design. I love shit game design. It's my freaking favorite. Let's send like 1 mage up here. We'll kind of split. There's a healer in book 2. That's amazing. I'm really interested to see how the game handles these different books, because it's something I don't really know anything about, so I'm very curious. Is that like a Splatoon character, Nevik? It looks like a little squidling, but I don't have a lot of experience with that series. I don't even know if they're called squidlings. Come and get me. I'm tired of coming to you. We're about 90%. That is one of the higher percents. Is Splatoon nice? Okay, I've got an eye for it then. I'm not completely out of the loop. Most of what I know about Splatoon is like I like the music. I've listened to the music and I've enjoyed it. And it seems fun. Like I don't play multiplayer games. So it just doesn't seem worth it for me to buy Splatoon if I'm only going to play the single player when so much of it is like multiplayer based. Like if I could get a really cheap version, like if I could find it really cheap, you know, maybe I would play the single player, but I've got so many other games to play, so it's not high on my list. Basically 3 character graphics, some dialogue changes and bug fixes. Nice. You are very close then. That's fine. With some of the work people put into ROM hacks, I don't care why they don't just make us. They could make their own, but like I don't know. There's like a fun. Like it's just nice to be back in the world. We just like Shining Force, you know. Most ROM hacks are just edits of the code, making new code. That yeah, I'm not a game dev, so I don't know like anything about that stuff. And you're about to have another game to play tomorrow? Oh, you're right, yeah. Tomorrow is the big day. Claude's level 11. Attack 1, defense 2. Nice. On top of that, you can't sell or make money after that. All good points. I'm very excited to see who everybody got for the Secret Santa. Jeez, did he just one-hit KO'd that thing? God dang. I remember, I know, but like other people, if they hear me just say horizontal winter gift transfer exchange or whatever, are not gonna get what I'm just saying random shit. Exactly, Lava Thor, exactly. So to elaborate, I guess, because I set up a small Secret Santa type thing, where we're kind of like giving gifts to each other. Like it's a Secret Santa, but I didn't want to call it a Secret Santa because I'm a nerd. So I named it after a genetic technique that bacteria use to share DNA that is not related to reproduction. So it's called horizontal gene exchange or gene transfer. So typically, the way that new organisms are, the way that a population gets genetic variety is through reproduction, the mixture of a male and female, you know, mixing their genes and creating new offspring that has genetic diversity. So there is now a wider range of like genetic material available, and it's in different combinations. So the diversity of the population has now increased, which is good. The horizontal aspect of it, because in reproduction it's vertical, because it's going down a generation. Horizontal gene exchange or gene transfer is when bacteria physically share their DNA. So it's like giving a packet of DNA to another bacteria without reproduction occurring. There is no creation of a new organism. So this is a way that bacteria can trade and share like antimicrobial, antibiotic resistance with one another without having to actually make a new bacteria. So because they are typically asexual, whenever a bacteria reproduces, it's making a clone. They have to get genetic variety somehow, otherwise one bad thing will wipe them out, wipe out a colony or wipe out a population. So they horizontally transfer with other individuals and create genetic diversity that way. There you go. I am proof that I am a biologist. Let me scroll up a little bit. I know that I missed some stuff. If you want to make a solid remake, continue the story, you'd have to get rights from Sega. Yeah, that's true. It would be really cool to see, like, just have Sega give Shining Force to some, like, really small but passionate indie team or something and see what happens. Griff is making a spiritual successor. Absolutely. With a bunch of good quality of life. Shining Force Central had one, but it's been on hold for a while. What a nerd. Horizontal gene exchange. Honey, want to do some horizontal gene exchange tonight? Please, as if I'm staying horizontal the whole time. As if. That's so limited. But yeah, that's where I got the name from. Believe it or not, that's where the name came from. What was up there? Was that another magic unit? Yeah, okay. Let's be careful. You know, you can't take the nerd biology teacher out of me. Want to do some dynamic? That's it. Yeah. We are not sessile. We got movement. I will not be stopped. Let's see. You will probably kill that. You're level 9. You should rename the stream Horizontal Gene Exchange. Horizontal Stream Exchange. Actually, that does sound worse. That actually sounds vile. As has been discussed, we know Teach isn't a passive seat. It is true. I've read books. I would highly recommend educating yourself on pleasuring your lover, not just through the consumption of books and literature, but also through open communication with your partner. Turns out that stuff's pretty cool. Everybody's a lot happier when everybody can get a chance to be open and free and get what they want in a consensual, equal way. I would have to get a lover first. Like, that will happen. You know what? You said that you didn't want one. And that's the kind of attitude that people don't want to associate with. Why would somebody want to be your lover if you said if they heard you say that you don't want one? You're missing, like, what if somebody was interested and then they heard that and then they got all discouraged? It's like a sitcom where the one guy likes the girl and then she says something offhandedly like, I'm not going to date coworkers anymore. I need a break from men. I've had too many bad experiences. And then she misses out on something good, you know? That's you right now. Never said I didn't want one, just says, oh, okay. That's my mistake then. That's on me. Okay, let's heal Sig real quick. Well, you know, like, if this is a sitcom, then now that you've stated it to the world that it's just not a priority, like you're focusing on work, right? You're focusing on work. Now the world knows that you want one. So congratulations, it's gonna happen any day now. You're gonna meet a really great guy. Holy shit. 48 crit? Dadik didn't even get XP from that. Like, oh my god. Claude, just stay put. Sig, why don't you come over here and heal Wendy? Look at how buff Sig is and how lithe Wendy is. They're both humans, and yet their body plans are so vastly different. Isn't that beautiful? Pew! Oh, we didn't kill? Wow, that's surprising. I guess these Dullahans are tougher than I thought. What are you, level 6? You already had a level. I'd really like to get one to Wendy, or to Syrah. But I'm worried about keeping this Belial alive and having him just bolt us to death. So we'll go ahead and kill. He dodged it. Like some kind of fuck. I think we need a healer over there, but I'm a little scared of what they're capable of. So let's be careful. Let's keep a team right there. I do love the Dullahan design. It's really good. I think Shining Force 1 was the first time I ever learned about that creature. And I've loved it ever since. It's such an interesting, like, monster that I feel like you don't really hear about except for in fantasy. And even then, it's not even like a common fantasy creature. I think most fantasy sources don't talk about it. Thank you for always keeping track of all the funny things I say. And all the non-funny things I say. I'd like to say I'm at like a 75-25. About whether or not I say something funny or not. I'd like to say 75 in my favor. In D&D, there's a thing called a bone claw. It's when someone tries to become a lich and creates a phylactery and it fails. Ooh. Elaborate. That sounds fun. Because liches are quite fascinating, and it's really, it's cute that, like, this all-powerful wizard. Because, like, you don't just become a lich. Like, it's like the biggest thing you could do. It's such an undertaking. So to have somebody try their hardest to be a lich and then fail, it's like, oh yeah, I'm such a great wizard. I'm a master of my particular, arts of magic. And then they fuck up this part is really funny to me. It's funny. I find it comical. It still creates an undead monster, but the mind is lost, and it's a powerful undead shadow undead. And usually, it attaches to the closest living thing, and that it's a pseudo phylactery. It's pseudo phylactery. Oh, okay. Interesting. I've never heard of this creature. I've never played D&D, but I've read a bunch of the novels, and I can't say I've ever run into one of those. In one game I ran, I had it attached to a homeless child. And whenever someone was mean to it, the bone claw would show up at night and kill that person. That's awesome. That's so cool. I love that. Do you have to kill the kid? Is that what had to happen? They could just kill the child to complete, but instead they did a huge ritual to unattach it. Ooh, I like that. But that makes more sense, you know? You provided you're running characters that aren't, you know, trying to be monsters. And you know what? I think that's a more interesting thing. Like, I don't know how complicated it is to kill that creature, but I feel like the act and the process of going through and finding the ritual, completing the like getting all the pieces together and setting that up, I think that would make for a more interesting game. Again, I haven't played D&D, so I don't know if what I'm saying makes sense. Ooh, Hell 2 is a cross. Nice. Let's just do a little bit of that. It has a power to travel through shadow and... Ooh, interesting. But it's not smart like a lich, more of just an intelligent monster. Okay. I mean, intelligent monsters can still F shit up, so... It's definitely not... Clearly not harmless. What was I going to say? So was it like, when you say it's attached to the kid, like, did it go, like, you said it went after the kid, the people who were mean to the kid, so it was like there's some kind of, like, mental link there? Six damage, that's not that much. I wanted a little bit more. Oh, okay, she leveled up. That's okay. HP 1, MP 1, attack 1. Attack 1, yes. That's the way I played it. It talks about that kind of stuff in the lore, so I just played into it. Nice. I think, you know, it seems like a good DM needs to be able to, you know, find flexibility in like the rules in the lore in order to tell a more interesting story. Like, I think if you could make a more interesting story and something that's more engaging, by bending the rules slightly, more power to you. Because, like, to me, that's why I'm interested in D&D, is to tell interesting stories and to hear and learn and like, have this cool... What's the term? I'm like collaborative effort into creating something. So I'm not a rules lawyer or anything like that. So like, if my DM had an idea to make a more interesting story and it just required a little bit of like suspension of disbelief, I'm happy to see it happen. Ooh, that was... My favorite D&D monster, which is a homebrew, is something called a false hydra. That sounds fun in a scary way. I like the idea of it. Hydras are cool, and typically when you add the word false to something, it also makes it cool. Griff and I are interested. Nice. Look at that. Punch that horse thing. Craze level 5, HP 1, MP 1, attack 2, defense 3. Ooh, nice. It lives and feeds off people, eating them to grow in size and stuff. Ooh. Sort of like, oh man, I love a good Cthulhu, love a good Elder God. One common D&D thing I refuse to put in my games are mimics. I think people use them too much. I think the zeitgeist has had a lot of them after like Dark Souls kind of like fucked around with the idea. Jeez, man. It's smart, super smart, and cunning and hides. What is it like? So why is it a false hydra, if you don't mind me asking? Its main power is that whatever it eats is forgotten. Ooh. So if he eats the barkeeper's wife, everyone forgets she existed. Ooh, that is really neat. Oh man, where have I heard that before? I don't know where I've heard something like that. That sounds really neat. It reminds me of there's my favorite Junji Ito story is a small one, and I really love Junji Ito. I can't remember it off the top of my head, but it's about a person. It's a guy stuck in a hospital, and he suffers from these crazy dreams. And in his dreams, he lives out lifetimes. So every single time he wakes up and comes out of like this comatose state, it's like waking up in like, it's like an afterlife, sort of. So he'll live a life in his dream, he'll come back and have no idea what's going on. He's not like a young guy or like a kid, he's a man. So imagine like living a life and then you die and then you wake up and then you're who you are right now, and you fucking confused and it's crazy, and you don't know what you're so discombobulated, you don't know how to live, and then you go back to sleep and you live another life, and then you wake back up and it's been, you know, a couple of weeks or a month or something in this real life, but you have no idea because you just lived a full life in your dreams again, and you wake up and you're this person that you don't know, and you don't know anybody around you. It's freaking wild. I love it. It's such a good story. Westmarch is where you have hundreds of players and lots of DMs, and oh, interesting. So I had a group of 5 people sign up for a mission where Lord was having you investigate a local town where people weren't paying taxes. I had one of the moderators on standby, and when the game starts, I say sorry, an admin says I messed up and this is supposed to be a 6-person mission. Now I have the mod join in with a fake name and fake character. They travel to the town, talking and introducing their characters. After they get to the town, they check in with the innkeeper and his wife and rest because of the long travel. Ooh, this is... Keep going. Keep going. I'm invested. I'm very much invested. When they wake up, I have the 6th person leave Discord call and just go silent. And then I tell them the 5 of them wake up. Ooh. Oh, you're playing that so well. Ooh, good level up for Roos. When they ask about the 6th person, I just go, who? Never heard of him. And none of the characters know, too. That's so cool. That's so fucked, but so awesome. See, that's good storytelling. But they find a 6th empty bed in the backpack. Oh, that's nice. That's so cool. I like that. I like that a lot. I'm a big fan. Okay, so golems seem to be resistant to ice magic. Good to know. Good to know. Heal shade there. Yeah, that's such a cool idea, Lavathor. I love that. It's so haunting and chilling, and like anything that messes with the player on like a meta level and like reaches through the game is awesome. And like the characters can't trust anything. Paranoia and stuff like that is such an interesting way to play the game, and then play, it's like a second game that the players are playing. Very cool. In the backpack is a diary, and I have clips of adventures, real ones they have done, but each adventure has the 6th person in it, which isn't the way they... Oh. So it's detective mode for... Oh, man, that's so neat. And yeah, that's another thing I like, is when you take a game like... D&D, where there is like this focus on combat, but you're creative enough to like mess around with it and turn it into another style of game. That's really neat. Nice. Good job. Crit for 17. Heck yeah. Finally, they find its den under the library, and you find an underground hive, and they kill what they think is the creature. It's just a young one. Then they get to the brood room and kill a bunch of hatchlings and a bunch of dead bodies. Which, ooh, there lies all the people. Oh, man, that's awesome. Holy shit. I'm obsessed with that. I love that so much. One of the dead people has a book talking about how he figured out its memory. Oh, nice. So they go to leave the den, but the cave entrance is just done. Let's move up slightly. Let's move up real slow like. Alright, let's go ahead and heal ourselves. One spell I gave is Illusionary Terrain. Can change up to 500 feet of terrain. That's a super high level spell, but it's an illusion. So is it the Hydra is casting an illusion spell so they can't leave? So it can feed on them? The creatures behind the wall attacking them with hidden spells and shooting. Oh, that's so dope. That's so cool. If they touch it or interact with it, they find that it's fake. So that's something that they have to do. Like they would have to like make that choice. Like they would have to realize it. In one run, the players couldn't figure it out, and half the party was down, about to die. Whoa. Finally, the paladin casts a huge AoE spell and sees that it goes through the wall. Okay, we'll just stay there. He finds the creature with one person dead, two down, another on the other side of the map. That's so neat. There was something like that. I read a D&D book with my kid. It was like a young adult. Not a young adult. It was for like, I think like 8-year-olds. We'd read it together. And there was like an illusionary palace wall thing that a character had set up. And they were using it to like manipulate a group of kids into like doing work for them. It's like, hey, you do all this work for me and I'll let you into my special palace kind of thing, and like you'll live a life of luxury provided you know, do work for me. So the heroes, you know, go to, what's the term I'm looking for, initiate something with the villain. So they go in front of the palace and someone casts a spell and they notice that it doesn't affect the palace around it at all. It was another like AoE type thing, and they're like, oh wait, this guy's like a bullshitter, and it was really fun. Paladin, seeing they are all going to die, leaves in hope of getting back up. However, on his way out, he wonders why the guild sent a single person on such a hard quest, and either way, it's hard for him to fight such a strong monster in the quest. Just to figure out what's going on. He reports back and gets a mission success, but still wonders how one man got approved. The other 4 were eaten, yep. And everyone was forgotten. Oh man, that's fucked. But in like the coolest way. That's so cool. Like, holy shit, that's really neat. That's so fun. That's good storytelling. That's just good storytelling. Let's move you up there. I think everybody's pretty healed up, but I want to use all of his magic if we can, just for the XP. Sorry about the walls of text. Not at all. That's a really cool story. I'm not complaining in the slightest. I'm big happy that that happened. Alright, let's just move up just little bits until we can get somebody to do something. Aura? You're wasting an aura on the brass gunner? Really? That's... alright, man. Whatever. It's your MP, bro. That's the way I ran the False Hydra, and I used the stats of a creature called an Elder Oblex. But changed it from Ooze to Aberration, did some slight changes. I can tell that you're a very good DM. You definitely know what you're doing. You clearly know what's going on. Good job, Shriek. Someday I'll play D&D, and I hope it's with someone like you at the helm. Who knows when that'll be, though. It could be any time. It could be no time at all. Excuse me. I ADM'd for about a decade on Roll20. Was a part of a few West Marches for a year or two and was admin for a 100. Jeez. That's so crazy. Like, in an awesome way. Like, in an astounding way. Ow. Alright, let's have Roos kill this thing. Yeah. I got out after the online community got a bit too toxic. That seems to happen with most online fan bases and communities. It's just so easy. Like, it's like they can't freaking stop. Communities can't stop being toxic. Too many people want to turn it into a video game. Yeah, and it's clearly, like, not a video game. That's one of the things about it. I don't think she's going to get up there, so let's just use some of our MP here. Like, if you want to play a video game, you know, go play Baldur's Gate. If you wanted to play that kind of thing. But yeah, a tabletop RPG is different, and it's supposed to be different. Nice. Shriek's level 8, HP 2, attack 2, defense 1, quickness 1. Nice. He seems to be pretty good. Putting unrealistic expectations. Like, I had one guy complain that slavery existed in the world and said he would not support any game. That's ridiculous. Though, like, I think Teodrin mentioned something like that happening in one of their games. And it's just like, dude, it's a story. Like, slavery happened, whether you like it or not. There's an opportunity for, like, a lesson for morals to be gained here, for like, an interesting, like, reflection of our society. Yeah, that seems like the person doesn't understand storytelling. Apis level 9, HP 2, attack 2, defense 2, quickness 1. Nice. I was like, I don't support murder, but we'll play a fighter that cuts people in half and lets... Yeah, exactly. It's a story.
Your days of conquest are over. From now on, Waldo is protected by the great spirit of Iom.
Yeah, it's make-believe. at a deep, like, yeah, on the surface level, it's a game. It's make believe. It's a story. But like a good DM is going to like, or a person with a desire to tell a deeper story can use it to tell a more interesting story. They can talk about things that are happening in real life and change the setting and force a person, a player, to reflect and do some introspection on, problems and issues in real life. But it's in a game. Like, I find that very interesting. Too many people that want to make it not hurt anyone's feelings or make it an MMO. Go play an MMO if you want to play an MMO. And I don't know. I think part of personal growth is facing the discomfort of real life, whether it's in real life or through the lens of a game or a story, and then using that to, find maybe not weakness in yourself, but areas that you could change and blind spots you may have, and then to work on it. That's just what it is. Like that's part of being a good human, right? I'm a lot more progressive now than I was even 8 or 9 years ago, 5 years ago, because I'm constantly trying to learn more. I'm reading new books. I'm listening to other people's stories. I'm like introducing myself. I'm purposefully trying to see how other people live their lives and the struggles that other people go through and how they manage, being a marginalized group in some way. And then reflecting upon my fortunate status as a white guy, and how does that give me certain benefits, and how can I use what I have and what I know to help those people and help educate others so the world's a more fair and equitable place. I haven't murdered anyone yet, so I'm doing pretty good. There's always time. There's always time. If you're really attractive and you murder a CEO, you could become a folk hero. So keep that in mind, Lavathor. How attractive are you? Are you Italian? Are you wanting to get in on the craze? Because I'm sure there's some CEOs who could deal with a little pants-wetting terror. Don't murder anybody. Don't murder anybody, guys. Kara, oh my gosh, yes. Kara, are you willing to change your name to Daisy? And are you willing to go down in history as doing one of the best things in the world? Guys, don't murder it. Because, Kara, I'm just throwing it out here. Throwing it out there. Look at me. Look at me. You said you wanted a man. You said it wasn't a priority, but you said that you were looking for a lover. You changed your name to Daisy. There is a very attractive Luigi in the world right now. You guys could do some power couple planning. Think about it. Just think about it. Just think about it. This could change. You could change the world. And imagine the memes. Imagine it. Wrong, says Lo. Our days of conquest are almost over. Let's go inside and end Waldor's reign. I believe there is a secret character in this map. So let's go ahead and save. I will save my state as don't murder anyone. Wink. One more D&D story, they gotta head out for lunch. Please, regale us. You're like a bard. This is what a bard is like. This is what it's like. I understand why people had them on, like, retainer. I get it. Who's this guy?
It was rude of you to keep me waiting, Daddick. Oh, still, I heard what you did to Dantum, so you must have, some skill. Come on, show me what you've learned, and then I'll show you how it's done.
All right, guy. So the mission hook was that the local church was hiring the guild to investigate the mission piece of a statue out front. A missing piece, I assume. It was of a hero slaying a demon, but the sword arm had broke off long ago in war. Interesting. 1 second, let me click on this guy. Geppel? Axe of Atlas. Ooh, and a broadsword. Okay, this guy's going to be tough. And we don't have an HP. We don't have an HP bar on him. Okay, so there is... Somewhere there's a secret character here. I'm going to go look that up real quick. Shining Post Secrets. Alright. In Battle 19, search to the right of the drawbridge. That's pretty damn vague. Because there's like a couple of them. Just gonna, like, there's a lot of to the rights of. Okay, it looks like he's in like a bush. It looked like he was in a bush over there. Okay. They got funding to fix it, but not enough to completely replace it. Also, because of politics, they couldn't hire anyone in the town, church, state stuff. But the guild could intervene. Okay. And they hunt around, learning about the hero, how he killed a powerful demon and saved the town a long time ago. After some time and a few historians, there was a war, some thieves, and they track it to a group of underground evil mages. Sewer mages. Oh, I love a good sewer mage. We love a good sewer mage, don't we, folks? So after killing a bunch of cultists and half-lizard mutants, they find the missing piece. Okay. I like what I'm hearing. But it's magically bound to a table in the leader's room. He didn't want anyone to steal it. Ooh, chimeras. And red dragons. And a chest. After the group casts Dispel or a similar spell or a good Arcana check, they dispel the magic. Okay, this is a big map, but it doesn't seem as annoying to traverse as the last one. Oops. Sorry. Got some golems. Alright, let's put our boy here. The sword turns from stone to metal. It's a magic sword and a nice one. Then the arm turns from stone to flesh. Ooh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Love it. Big fan of what's going on here. The players are quite confused at this point and talk for a bit, then I interrupt them with sounds of screaming. Yes. Alright, let's move you up. Okay. Ooh, can I not attack from that wall? Or I can't move through the wall. Okay. So we're just gonna have to be careful. Alright, let's just start making a wall here. Patient time, have a good day. Thanks! Good luck with the patient. I hope they're pretty cool. I hope they're cool people, and that you can help them. They get up and find a new demon killing people, and a dead one-armed paladin on the ground, and the statue gone. Oh, that's awesome. That's cool. Yay! Shriek found amigo!
Wow, you found me out. I'm happy to have friends to play with. We're the world. We're the world? No more fighting. Now see you later.
Amigo, the magical creature, has joined the Shining Force. They have to fight a powerful demon and have a chance to save the paladin for extra rewards. Ooh. That sounds really fun. Alright, how much damage are you going to do? That's not that bad. That seems like a real, like, I can imagine the shock, you know? The monster I used for the demon is something called an Aothian Nullifier. It's a large monster with an at-will counterspell, anti-magic abilities, and an aura that makes you mad if you do. Ooh. Very Bloodborne. That's awesome. It had huge claws and sharp teeth. As it should. As it should. D&D monsters are so cool. Like most of them. Like, you know, you get some standard fare, but but you also get some really cool stuff. I had one group all climb on roofs while the barbarian tanked it, going mad a few times and crossbowed it to death. Did the madness make the barbarian stronger? I hope so. I hope his, like, madness rage made him care even less about his, like, own well-being, and he just, like, fucked some shit up. No, he rolls on a table and either does nothing, runs away, attacks himself. Oh, okay. It's not the fun kind of madness. That's fine, too. Spam risk, go away. Yikes. I ran into that one. Oh, no, the Roos. Man, we're getting hit. Can I? Yeah, thank you. Can I bring somebody up here to help out, please? Thank you. Thanks, that'd be great. I had another group that wasn't spell heavy, so they didn't really find out about his counterspell. He used it once, and they thought it had limited uses. Oh. Claude's level 12. Holy shit. Good job. It was a bad level, but still. One unit died, and someone used... if I bring them back, revive someone that died one turn ago, but uses up... Ooh! Yeah, not something you can use a lot. Okay, I think we just gotta be safe. I can't have all these enemies getting us. I gotta make us some space so we can move forward. He counterspelled it, and yeah, oh man, I bet they were pissed. Okay, Roos, go away. Just relax for a little bit. Take it easy. Like, yeah, I'd be pretty upset if I lost something worth $500. I'd be pissed if I lost $10. If I lost $10, I'd be pretty upset. Pretty ticked off. Gotta head to lunch then. Oh, no problem, man. Thank you for telling us some really good stories. I hope to see you again. Thor, have a freaking awesome day. Because you've earned it. You deserve it by being a cool person that I like. Even if I didn't like you, you know, I hope you have a good day too. For all the people in here that I don't like, I also hope that you guys have good days. Good job, Shade. That was a nice, clean kill. We're moving our way through here. A little worried about the whole dragon thing coming up, but you know, I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just a couple dragons. And then that looked like we had another Demon Master. That's pretty scary. Dullahan's not too scary though. Right, let's try to not group ourselves in such a terribly planned way. Mayfair, please heal Roos. He is a good tank, and I would like him to not die. Not bad. He can handle a little bit more damage now. We'll keep it up. Dullahan's coming on over. Not scared of them, really. The Evil Bishop is annoying. Ooh, okay. I hope we got everybody healed enough. Okay. Ooh, that's close. Nice. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Alright, stock. Why don't you come over here? Do some damage. Fuck them up. It's a pretty strong demon master to take a shot from a bazooka. I couldn't do that. Okay, so we're gonna have to send somebody up there. Ooh, this might be bad for old Apis. Oh no. That's rough. That's pretty rough. Why is a red wyvern breathing ice? I don't like that. Shade will be okay, I think. Let's keep our other healer alive. I think that's a better use of our time. Shade has enough HP to survive another bad attack, and I'd rather not lose one of the only other units that can heal us. We don't have a lot of options that way. Going after stock. Okay, that's unfortunate for us. Ooh, he's got the 1 health. He's got the 1 health. Alright, all these things are pretty dangerous. I want the Demon Master gone first before that Evil Bishop gets a chance to heal it. Both the Wyverns just had a turn, so hopefully we'll be able to take them out before they get another opportunity. Let's get to work. Nice. Okay. They're not, like, super bulky. I had, like, 30 health. Not too bad. Like, the defense was manageable. Roos might die from that, though. I don't know if he's got enough. Because if they do the magic breath, that might be too much. So let's play it safe. He might be very, very important fighting the boss unit. Nice. Shade level 11, HP 1, attack 2, defense 3. Nice. Those are good numbers. Those are the numbers I like to see. Yeesh. Just keep you right there. Not a lot that you can do. Alright, Mayfair, why don't you... Can we heal anybody else? Can we reach... I'm going to be risky here. I want to heal stock. Okay. Hopefully that's enough for him to survive a little bit longer, like if the Dullahan comes over. Okay, the evil bishop's going to try smacking me for no damage. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. Alright, Dadik can just absorb these hits for a little bit, keep everybody busy. He's just gonna hold the line and counterattack for half of its health. Alright, perfect. Someone else can go over there and reap the benefits. So what's more important right now, healing or attacking? I'm worried that this Wyvern's gonna get another turn soon. And it can really fuck us. That's not a lot of damage. Oh, but level 6, HP 2, MP 1, attack 1, defense 2. Detox is level 2. Okay. That's fine. Is what I will continue to tell myself. I'm back, had to go do some stuff and make an espresso. Nice. That's worth it. You're worth it. We are headed through. We got the secret character. They were earlier in this map. So we got ourselves a magical creature that we will be using next map. Yeah, amigo. Very excited about the whole thing. They look very cute and fun. Yes. All right, perfect. We got a little bit messed up from the Demon Masters and the Wyverns. We lost Apis, but, you know, we'll be okay. Most of the really dangerous stuff is now dead. I'm not really scared of the Dullahans. He doesn't seem all that interested in coming to attack us right now. So we're going to just move up slowly and start taking these guys out. And we'll heal up. We'll send one person... Holy shit, 19 to a golem with a punch. Nice. Craze, level 6, HP, MP 1, attack 3, defense 2. Hell yeah. We'll send somebody up to go get that treasure chest. We'll probably have to send a couple people because of the chimeras guarding it. So we'll just need to be cautious for once. We just don't run in. We just don't run in. Sig, why don't you heal stock again? He's doing good damage right now. Nice. Get our team back up, and I think we'll be just fine taking down that boss. Let's go over here. Where's the... Our Chimera's flying units, they look like flying units because this guy's on water. So I'll send Dadik over there to kill the Chimeras with like Claude or Shriek. Yeah, that's fine. Isha... So Shriek can go and get the chest and fly over the river, while Dadik and Shriek both take out the Chimeras. Hopefully, that's the plan. I can send both birds up there, I guess. Not bad, not bad. I would like to get some more levels on Shriek. Windy, can we keep up the... Yeah, we can keep this up. Go ahead and kill this guy. Hopefully. Should be able to do 12 damage. Oh, left with 1. Maybe somebody can do something about that. Maybe like Windy. Or Mayfair, maybe. Or do we need to worry more about healing? She doesn't really need levels. I need healing. I need healing, though. I got plenty of other melee units that can get the kill. Patient no-showed and back. Hey! That's excellent news for us. Less good news for you or the patient, if they really needed assistance. Oh, no. Oh, look out, Wendy. Use your special sauce. The game's been going great. Nothing too crazy. Making good progress. Killed some dragons. As you do. Oh, it's Coco! Hey! Ahoy, hoy! Come va? Come stai? Io sono bravo. Un po' stanco. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. How are you? How are you, Coco? It's been a while, I feel. Most of that's my fault for, not streaming as much. But I hope you're doing really well. Obviously, I'm happy you're here. I hope you're excited about tomorrow. Somebody has gotten you some good gifts, I'm sure. Busy as heck, I bet. But hopefully, good progress is being made. I know what you showed me, what we talked about a couple of days ago was awesome. Anybody in here who doesn't know about Coco, please follow the links to check out their game. It's really cool because we were talking about, Shining Force, our TTRPG spiritual successors, people making their own stuff. Coco's game is really cool. It's got a chicken in it, and I don't think you need to hear anything else. Oh, I should have gave that to the other birdman. Oops. It's fine. Currently working on implementing the squid. Ooh. Squid, you said? Oh, I do need one of those. You're right, Kara. You're absolutely right. I do need one of those. She has a pet squid? How can I possibly choose between characters when so many of them are so good? I can't simp on everybody. Ooh, she learned Bolt. Hell yeah. I can't simp on the world. I mean, I can, I guess. You can and you'll like it. No simping on anyone else until you finish simping on Gales in the Alley. Yes, ma'am. Alright, we'll have plenty of time to heal everybody up. You just have to have 4 ongoing save files, and I will. Like I said many times, when it comes out, I'm going to become a GON streamer. That is going to be my full-time job. Simping on, that's the thing. Simping on characters is more like anybody can like a character. But when I simp on a character, I put my heart and soul in it. It means more to me. I put energy and time and care into the things that I simp upon. Simp upon, that sounds like sup upon, like, oh, it's time to sup, time to eat dinner. And it reminds me of like Game of Thrones, where it's like, come and sup with me. Will you sup with me? So I feel like wearing a big suit of armor and going to some other dude and be like, come, simp with me tonight. I insist. You must simp with me. Will you... Coco, we are brothers. We will simp together tonight. Good quotes. Good quotes. Folks who simp together stick together. That's right. Okay, Dadik just kills everything. This character might be too good. The main character is too strong. I'm going to try damaging this guy. Just to see what happens. I'm just curious. I'm just a curious little cat. That's an excellent sprite. Holy shit, that looks so good. Coco and I are bonded by life, for life, by many things. There are many ways in which he and I are in a brotherhood, a fellowship of sorts. Suckling on the same teeth. Jesus Christ, Coco. I love it. It's disgusting, and I'm so happy. It's vile, it's disgusting, it's crude. And I've never been happier. And as crude and as immature and naughty as it is, I am that times 10 proud of you and happy to be your friend. Let me just comment on the fact that the newer drawings were... Yeah, I don't know what it is, but it seems like you can only add like so many at a time. It wasn't letting me add past a certain point, and even though I added past a certain point, it would only show up. Like, it would only pick like 16 of them. And even though I would add more to the list, and they were in like the file cycling, it would never pick them. So I had to go and get rid of like 10 of the early stream ones, the ones that we've seen, you know, a bunch of times, and then redo it so all the, like, it was just newer ones. And like now whenever a new picture comes up, I have to go in and like get rid of one to add another one or something like that, it seems. Very strange stuff. I'm just going to give Cray a little bit of heal here. I just want him to get some XP. Yeah, very strange. Don't know why. You know, I never really know anything, so... Is that Chimera just going to ignore us? Okay, well, Dadik, come on back down then. Claude, why don't you go up to grab the treasure, and let's move some people away from the incoming Chimera. Ooh, okay, we finally got Geppel to come in. Ooh. Oh, come on, don't second attack, you frick. After I went through all that effort and healed him up 1 point. You suck, Geppel. I mean, you're really cool looking and I like your design, but I'm a little mad. Maybe I shouldn't put Sig over there, because then I'm out another healer. Oh, he's one of the ones that just attacks a whole bunch. The Axe of Atlas. Okay, so that just casts what my Blaze 2 look like. Cool. Alright, well, you know, you're not the only one that can do magic stuff. Pew! Look at that, 6 points of damage. What do you think about that? Shoot him with a gun. You think you're cool? You've got a magic axe? I've got a gun. That do anything for you? Alright. So Shriek, why don't you come over here and work on this Chimera? Q! Nice. 18 damage is good. The Chimera looks weird. It looks like it's not supposed to be in the game. Let's spread our units out a little bit. If he's got magic powers, we need to be careful. Okay, Chimera. As long as it's not doing magic, we're not scared. It's like that Futurama joke, where like they're retelling. What is it? Wizard of Oz. And Zoidberg's there. He's pretending that he's like the Cowardly Lion character, and he goes to the wizard to get his courage, and he's like, "Do I get my courage?" And the professor's like, "No, who needs courage when you have a gun?" And reaches into a bag and just hands him a pistol. I've always liked that. Ooh, yeah. Oh. It feels good to have Bolt. Bolt is such a good spell. Spoken like a true American. Hell yeah. Alright, good. So we can search. Possession of the Dark Sword. I assume that is a cursed weapon, so we will not be partaking. Alright, let's keep working on Geppel here. Shotguns fire. America. Fuck yeah. Coming on in to save the motherfucking day, yeah. Yeah, punch the Chimera. Nice. I'm sad Cray is dead, but, you know, this all worked out. Ooh, nice. We can send one of our bird battlers up here. We're getting there. We're ganging up on him. Don't counter. Don't come into my house and counter me. What's wrong with you? What makes you think that that's okay? Oh, and now you're gonna come over here and go and kill him, huh? Oh, but he dodged, so fuck you maybe. Have you considered taking a chance to go fuck yourself? At the next moment of your convenience, go fuck yourself. There we go. Now we can kind of set ourselves up so we're not going to get hit by too much more Axe of Atlas stuff. Yeah, only if it's convenient. I'm very, again, empathetic. I like to think that I care about people. And you know, things are important. The guy's got a lot going on. He's like a general. He's got a lot on his plate. The evil people are never easy to work with. So I'm sure he's got a lot going on. Who knows what, you know, the Waldol has this guy doing behind the scenes? Probably something that's below his pay grade, and he's not getting paid overtime. And there's like a whole bunch of stuff about like time card issues. And ooh, double dodge, Shriek the Menace coming over here. Shriek the Freak. It just seems like Waldo would not, would fight. Would fight. He would deny. He would delay. He would depose. Or whatever. That's the vibe I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting. Oh, I can't do another bolt. Meh. Meh. And you know what? I got a centaur with a gun. So maybe next time Waldo comes out of his little hotel room, give him a little something. You know what, Shriek? That was pretty awesome. You dodged 2 attacks. You kept that guy busy for a while. I'm a big fan of you, Shriek. I want your cloud. I want your Atlas. I want your Cloud Atlas axe. This is fair. We had like this boss fight that it's the getting into the castle is tough because they purposely like really, oh wow, a double hit for a kill. All's fair, I guess. You did the same thing to Cray. Yes, the Axe of Atlas. And Shade leveled up to 12, HP 1, attack 2, defense 2. Nice. Yeah, getting in through the drawbridge was really tough. A bunch of magic, some really dangerous enemies coming in there. But fighting him, I felt was pretty fair. Like, he was fast, he had a lot of turns, and he hit hard. But there were a lot of ways to spread out damage so he didn't get too many opportunities to hit you. So I thought that was a good fight. Good map.
Dantum and the others taught you well. Oh, but you won't find Bazoo and Frabem so easy to conquer.
I already killed Bazoo once.
Waldo has enhanced their strength. Oh, but I'm dead. Then there'll be a more interesting challenge. Come on, let us go get him.
I think, what do we do? Two good maps here. Ooh, okay, we're going straight into it. Okay. Ooh. Oh, there's Waldo.
You are too late, my friends. The summoning is done.
I know that's not his voice, but it is his voice now.
Eon's evil creature awaits in the next room. You can no longer stop me.
That's 100%. Oh, I got it? Oh, good. I was worried.
Ugh. So, Danik, we meet again. It will be my pleasure to... Oh, beep, 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 beep.
Okay, are you like zombified too? No, you're good.
Not so fast, Bazoo. He is mine.
Ooh. Okay. It's nice to be wanted. You know what? It's nice to be wanted. It's nice for somebody to say that you're desirable. You know? So when she comes over and, you know, she's... I respect the straightforwardness of this all. It's just like, no, I know what I want, and you know what? That's attractive. When someone speaks their mind and says, this is what I want, I'm going to try to get it. You know what? That's hot. That's hot. Is this a double boss fight? That's really interesting. We don't usually get those. So it seems like a pretty simple. We got an open area, but with, you know, some really tough enemies here. Already got an updated Dullahan, some healers, executioners, dragons, chimeras, assassins. Okay. Striving to get what you... Yeah. Striving to... That's it, exactly. And you know what, Griff? That's why people are attracted to you. Bazoo has seen better days. And you know what? He doesn't he doesn't go out and get what he wants. He beats around the bush. He doesn't just go out and say, I want this. This is what I'm going for. This is my goal right now. I've got hopes and dreams. I've got aspirations. This bitch doesn't say anything. This guy's like, oh, I guess that'd be fine. It's like, hey, Bazoo, we're going to go get pizza. What kind of pizza toppings do you want? And Bazoo really wants sausage, peppers, and olives. He really likes it, but he's not going to say anything because he doesn't want to upset anybody. And you know what? He's not going to get what he wants now. He's not going to get what he wants now. And little does he know that there are other people at the party that also like sausage, peppers, and olives. But they're also too shy to say anything because, he's the boss. They don't want to say anything that might upset him or Waldle or whatever his name is. So it was his job to say, this is what I want. And you know what? Everyone in the party would have benefited from him speaking up. But now he doesn't get what he wants. And no one else does either. That's a damn shame. So no one be like Bazoo. No one look like this, blue deflated scrotum of a man. Stick up for yourself. Bazoo looks like a villain from The Princess Bride. Oh, yeah, that guy, I know who you're talking about. I don't remember the character's name, but I know exactly what you're talking about. Thinking Labyrinth also works. I'm going to save, actually. My daughter has not been sleeping, and I wanted to get through that nap, but I think I have to do the right thing and go and take care of her. Mel Brooks isn't the villain, but yeah, him. No, it was the guy who runs like the torture chamber. Who has like who does the wheel, and he's like really pale, and he's got like the stringy hair, and he's like all like hunched over, I think. Yes. You've been good and bad today? Elaborate. I just sucked 1 year off your life. It was really nice of the villains to just allow me to teleport out and revive all my friends and go shopping. They left so much out of them. I know. You're right. Being good, I've been writing out detailed chapter plans for a kid's book I'm working on, and being bad and working on a whole new game idea that's a mobile tile sliding game. Holy shit. Jeez, Griff. Jeez. I mean, I'm happy because that sounds awesome. I also wanted to write a book, but my book was not going to be for kids. Amigo's a healer? He has aura? He's like a support friend? That's cool. Support girl. Okay, she's cute. Working on art for... Oh, yeah, that's going to be so fun. Oh, I absolutely have books for not kids. Hell yeah. I was going to make an adult novel. I still have plans for it. I still have plans for my adult novel. It's going to be an adult novel that takes a hard right turn into Lovecraftian horror at the end. And it's going to be fun, I think. I have plans for a trilogy of gay vampire magic. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think I'm depraved enough that I think I can write some pretty good pornography. I know what I like. And I think I know what other people like. I think I know just enough to really write some smut. And I think that's going to be my like retirement plan. Like, you know, when both the kids are out of the house and I'm home alone, and I'll do some gardening, I'll do some chores, and then I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write a lesbian horror novel, and I think it's going to be great. Mine's like a normie college boy finds his way into a twisted dark world of non-humans and has a variety. Ooh. I've been trying to listen to Akatar. Oh, yeah. My wife has, we listened to a lot of Last Podcast, and I think they're doing something with Akatar, like one of their like side podcasts about it. She listened to some of it. Yeah, that stuff's crazy. I walked away from the stream for a bit only to come back to I know what I like enough to write smut. Why is young adult smut written so poorly? Because they don't know any better. I'm going to give them such good smut. The stream vibe does not know. You enhance the stream vibe, and we're definitely a little more depraved when you're here, Coco, but I can and will dive deep into the pool of depravity and degeneration at any moment. Any moment. So here's my plan. So there's going to be I think the main character is going to be a girl who's trying to work through college or something like that, real simple start. And to help get money for tuition, she's going to do a little live stream stuff. She's going to do a little bit of self-promotion, as it were. And she's going to get recruited by this other group of people who are like kind of self-sustaining. They're a small group of entertainers. And they kind of stick together because it's easier to like control their environment. They can share supply. They can share like space and technology and stuff like that. So she's going to have like a little relationship with another content creator. But she's going to be, I guess, stalked by a group of cultists online who believe her to have the perfect like aura or soul or whatever you want to call it, to be the host for the god that they're trying to bring back, who's been stuck here on the on Earth. It's a giant entity that's like kind of crash landed on Earth and is too weak to get out, so it mind controls people to like do its bidding and help it escape. But it doesn't know exactly what the people do to try to get it to escape. So it like sends thoughts to them such that like, hey, I need you guys to work really hard to get me out of here. It's like sending bits of its consciousness. But it doesn't have full control, so it doesn't always know what its bits are doing. So somehow they've decided the bits of it have decided that they need to rebirth the consciousness of this elder god into this woman, and she's gonna have like a virgin birth. Let me come up here a little bit. It drives me to write really well prose stuff to hopefully show them a different... Yeah! You have a lot of world experience. Oh, Griff. Yeah, like, I would like to actually have, like, character arcs and shit like that. Like, I want there to be some thematic stuff. I think some of it's definitely going to... Because it's horror. Horror is always thematically, like, related to something. Like fears. I think mine kind of hits on lack of bodily control, religious groups taking control of a female character, abortion, shit like that. Not like in a crass way, but like in a thematic way. Expecting GON fanfics, I'll do it. Redeems make teach write smut reward. I wouldn't call it a create. They're not going to live together, but I think the way I picture it in my mind is that they have a shared studio space. So like as a group, they've rented out like a small office building space kind of room. And they have different rooms for photo shoots and editing and shit like that. Things that they couldn't afford as individuals, but because they've kind of pooled their money together because socialism, they're able to do more as a group than they would normally. So they're not like living together. They have their own apartments and shit. But they work together to like pool resources so that they can all like benefit from like all their content can benefit. Sign of get it out of your head on paper. This is why you have a million Google Docs and notes on your phone. I have a little bit. I've got some notes on my phone too. As of now, I have 4 main writing projects and like 6 game ideas projects fully in flight. I don't know how your brain works, Griff. I don't know how it's not swelling and bursting. Do you have one for pizza mages? Because I do. I'd read that. You took care of that one for me, and you're far more capable. Smarter for them to rent a house, though, to be honest. Commercial space is insanely expensive. Okay, so they'll rent a house, and it just won't be where they live. Maybe the 2 girls can be roommates to share space. I don't know. That's not the point, Griff. The point is smut. The point is sex. The point is hot. Jabroni heard the word degeneracy and came back as I expect, as I want. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and save the game. Save state as Amigo. More like Amiga. She's a girl, I think. If I ever get to the point where I can just have a proper lore weaver office, I'll just rent or buy a house for it. Yeah, just do an Airbnb. Yeah, that seems smart. All right. Thank you so much, guys. Does anybody know anybody who can get who deserves a nice raid? Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I have RPG gaming or art you can raid to. Who do you think's better? Like better fit for the channel. I'm not asking you to rate these people. Playing Lunar, okay. Conrietta. They've got 126 viewers. I am not rating an 126 viewer person with fucking like 6 people. No. I am definitely not doing that. That makes me way too uncomfortable. That gives me... I'm getting anxiety just thinking about that. The other person's got 47. I'm sure she's very nice, but it makes me scared. Because that's 126 people. That's 100 more people, over 100 people than I've ever had. So she's going to shout me out or whatever, because that's good streaming etiquette. And then someone might look at this and be like, what's this fucking loser doing here? Nah, that's not happening. It scares the shit out of me. And with my new mustache, you'll get follows and then more people can hang out. This is how Twitch works. This is not how my brain works. My brain works in that none of those people want anything to do with me. So that's not how my brain works. See, here's the point. You're forgetting you're cool and people like other cool people. I'm trying to make that make sense in my head. All right, we'll do pop. But Griff, you got to say something. You cannot just go in there. Like, I can't go in there and they're like, you got to say something. This is the deal. I did short circuit. I didn't know what to say. All right, we'll raid this person. There's only 47 people there, so maybe it'll work out better. But I want you to know, I'm scared. I love you all very much. Thank you for the kind words. I had a lot of fun. Don't be scared. I'm always scared. That's the secret, Tony. I'm always scared. And horny. Bye.